Hey, taking out trash. I don't like the quality of this video. Let's see if I can fix that. Slightly better. Okay. Just took out trash, woke up. Oh gosh. It's done. The extended essay. Oh my goodness. It wasn't too bad. Yeah. Okay, I have to head to school. Make sure the house is going well. Okay, like when I actually finished it yesterday, I was like, technically today, when I finished it, I was like, I wasn't feeling how much excitement. There was a moment I was like, oh my gosh, it's coming to an end. It's like, when you dedicate a bunch of time, you have to let something go. Okay, give me a second. The extended essay is finally done. I have to go to school real quick, and then I'm going to get some stuff done, come back, talk about the extended essay, and share that with you guys. But yeah. Nearly showed my address for a second there. The extended essay. Honestly, it was something that I really had fun with. There was like, the deeper I got into the thing, the more I realized how I should have been more specific with my research topic. It was definitely something that was too broad. But yeah, I'm writing my reflections, so I'll get some of the script for this. Okay, see ya. Hey, I just got my senior sweatshirt, but that's not the point of this. I just realized I can officially shut down my computer, get rid of all the links, all the tabs open on my computer. So, let's do that. So it was, to what extent could the implementation of artificial intelligence in the generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity improve the power grid in Nigeria? So that sounds really fun. One thing I would say, from even after finishing this topic, it was way too broad. Like, there was 3 levels I could have reduced it to make it fit the extended essay topic. So then I could focus on one stage of electrical distribution, or I guess the cycle of electricity, right? So I kind of focus on one of those stages, so whether it be generation, transmission, or distribution. I just have my earphones now. I was wondering why I sounded so weird. Whether it be generation, transmission, or distribution. So I kind of focus on one of those sectors. Even going beyond that though, if I wanted to talk about artificial intelligence, I could have talked about it in, let's say I chose generation or distribution, then I could have chosen a specific company, because Nigeria's electrical grid system is privatized, so it's owned by private companies besides the transmission company, which is run by the government. So I could have went to one of those private companies, whether it be the Abuja distribution company or the Enugu one. I could have done that. Then from there, I could have talked about how AI could be implemented there. However, I would say the best fitting thing I would have found was the metering system. So smart meters, or meters themselves, are ways to monitor the health of an electrical grid. So they just get the data on your electrical grid, like, oh, is this thing they just have a blackout? How much what's the, I want to say volts, yeah. What's the wattage being delivered through your electrical grid system? So that's what meter does. A smart meter is able to tell you the health. Maybe it helps make predictions to charge the rates that you should charge the thing, the rate you should charge for the electricity, right? So one thing I found during my research, that even if I had more time, I would have switched. No, I would not have switched, because okay, let me finish what I'm saying. I'm going to talk about why I wouldn't have switched. So essentially, with the smart meters, they're a way to tell you how healthy your electrical grid system is. So they can help you make predictive analysis. They basically they help you tell you what rates are best in the coming maybe days or weeks, because they change the rates depending on the demand and supply of electricity. So that's something I could sort of delved into, which I really didn't do in my extended essay. But yeah, I could have delved into the smart meter system, because one thing you find in the smart meter system in Nigeria is that apparently there's this strife kind of between the distribution companies and the local production media companies, because there's a push for the distribution companies to use the meters that are made in Nigeria. However, there are some sources who say that the local meters aren't as efficient and they're not as good as the international ones. So there's some stuff there. So I could probably have talked about how to improve that process, just like the production line of the whole meter system in Nigeria. I think that would have been a fun topic. If someone wants to take that from me, you have full rights to do so. But yeah, I do think the first topic I told you guys about was way too broad. It covers too many stuff to be fully effective in itself. But then one thing I do like about broad stuff is I get to explore a bit with everything. So I got to talk about the generation, transmission, distribution. I got to talk about how the AI can be used in different ways. Even like geospatial analysis was a fun one to explore, because it's basically just AI saying, oh, okay, here's the best place for you to build a generation plant. So yeah, that was really fun. I could probably do a video going through my extended essay as a whole, talking about like what was really cool, the stuff I learned. That's not going to be in this video, because this video is going to be more general, where I give my advice. So yeah, last thing before I give my advice, the reason I didn't switch is because I already switched my original topic, which was meant to be the implementation of artificial intelligence into Nigeria's military to help counter terrorism. So that was a broad topic as well, and the problem there was data scarcity, because due to being a military topic, it was hard to find resources that I was able to use. So then I had to, like, my advisors advised me to switch. And I was like, at first I was resistant. I was like, I'll find sources, I'll find my way, But eventually I said, okay, let me switch. And then I switched to this topic after a while. And then, yeah. And saying that though, for my cohort, a cohort is your IB group. For my IB group, we had 2 years to work on our extended essays, relatively. 1.5 really. But in my honest opinion, an extended essay takes about, I want to say 5, like it doesn't take a year. I feel like the year, actually we didn't get 2 years. We just got a year, because we started around like November last year. Yeah. So then we had like a year. I don't think it takes that long. It takes a couple, like maybe 5 months or so. The year is just because you have other classes. So don't be stressed or worried when like you see 2 years or a year. It's just because they don't want you to be fully stressed by this, and they want you to have the room to do your own research and have the time to explore different topics. But yeah, one thing I would create monthly goals, because let's say you have 6 months to do the thing. By the end of the first 4 months, I think you'll be able to finish. So I would create like a monthly goals to meet instead of having weekly goals. Because I feel like if you're an active student, meeting those weekly goals are going to be too hard for you to do. But meeting a monthly goal is something that's easier as long as you pace yourself. So you have more wiggle room with a monthly goal compared to a weekly goal. And I would have done that. Yeah, I don't know, there's not much else for me to say. So just have fun. Choose a topic you like. Don't choose something that's just like, oh, it's smart. I have to say, because I was fortunate enough to actually find some joy in my topic, so that's nice. But I do think that it could have been a possible route where I chose a topic where I was like, oh, this sounds smart, maybe it'll get me a better grade. The extended essay is really just meant to be about your curiosity. It's really just an individual passion project. I think that's the way I'm looking for it. The extended essay is really just a mini passion project for yourself, but it just centers around research. So take it from that point of view. So it being a passion project, you want to find something you actually have passion for, but at the same time, you want something that also builds you as a person. So something that's not too easy, something that's relatively in your field, so you can build skills in that field or knowledge in that field. And then I feel like it's time to wrap up because I have to edit this. But yeah, have fun. for any IB kid doing the exam essay, if you're not an IB kid, and you're doing another research paper, it shouldn't be too stressful. Worst case scenario, I know some people who got it done in like a week or so. So yeah, I don't advise getting it done in a week though, but don't stress yourself too much. Keep yourself at a good pace and just write the best thing you can, because this is for you as a person.